today's video. My name is Isabel. If you are new here, thank you for being here. I am going to do my makeup today. It's been a while since we have sat down and done the makeup, so we're just going to walk through everything. I'm just going to do like my go-to regular, I don't know if it will be kind of glammy or if it will just be more of like a chill everyday look. I don't really know. We'll see what happens. But we're first gonna start out for all of my acne scar girls, because I am an acne star kind of gal and I don't have a mirror, and I'm literally so annoyed. I have everything with me but a mirror. Like, I made sure to bring everything upstairs and I have everything but a mirror. So like, how am I gonna put my makeup on without a mirror? It's a good question. Thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna use a tiny mirror to get ready. That's hilarious. Okay, so like I said, I really like to use this Nars. It is a paint pot, I think, or no, soft matte. I'm gonna link everything that I use, but it's a pot concealer. So what I use this for, this is a step that you can skip if you have nice, beautiful, not acne scarred skin. But what I use this for is to kind of be this like layer of, to kind of fill in those acne scars. So I mean, to be 100% honest, it doesn't completely, like, it's not like gonna totally fill them in 100%, but I really feel like it helps the look of my acne scars. I feel like it doesn't give you as much texture, I should say. So I really like to do that. And it also oh, I should also say, before I started my makeup, I washed my face, serum. I'm using the Tata Harper. I've used that for the past couple days. I'm trying that out. But I used that, and then I put on my Tiger Grass corrector, and I'm obsessed with putting that under my makeup. I feel like it's made a huge difference. Instead of like a primer, I use that to even out my skin tone. And it also gives you like this like luminosity to your skin. It looks so pretty. So anyways, I've been loving that. I like use it as my primer. So we're gonna use the Anastasia and the Huda. This has been like my go-to combo lately. These two go-to. This one's like super dark because they didn't have a shade like that would match me. So I just got a darker one because I knew that I'd have a lighter one to mix it with, and it's perfect. So we're gonna go in with my damp beauty sponge. And another thing that I like about putting that Nars on under my foundation is that, and the Tiger Grass, is that I feel like I'm not covering up so much. Because, okay, lately it's been like everybody's doing this like super natural, really lightweight looking skin. Like, I feel like in the past, the makeup trends change, and I feel like in the past it's been like super full coverage makeup with like super heavy concealer and this and that. And right now the trends are like very much not that. It's very much like show your freckles through your skin, put a really lightweight a light coverage foundation on, or just hardly put any foundation on at all. I feel like that's the trend, and like I can't relate because my skin, it's been a lot better, but my skin, I have a lot to cover up. So using those two steps to do the Tiger Grass color corrector, and then the Nars concealer to really just color correct any places on your skin that need to be covered more, instead of going over really heavily with foundation. So I just used one pump of each of that, I think, or like 1.5 of each, and it just covered my entire face. But just don't forget to blend your light away into every corner, crevice, your ears, your neck, your butt, like literally whatever. I feel like my self tanner is like coming off. So I'm just gonna go all the way down my chest because like we're not gonna be looking different colors here, okay? Like that is not the goal. We do not want to be looking like a hot ass mess. All right, so now I'm going to take my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard, and I'm going to lightly but generously put this under my under eye. So I like to get really close to my lash line. I feel like that makes a difference in brightening. And for me, I still do the old trick of really sculpting out that under eye. I know I've seen all over TikTok, people are just like only doing the inner corner and the outer corner. I don't understand. You do you, boo, but like I'm not doing that. So I just like to flick that up, and then I go up to the side of my nose. I just feel like my nose shape is like changing. Like I have a pointy nose, like it slants up, and it's just been looking so crazy lately. I don't know if I'm nuts. All right, I just put like the rest of that on my chin. So we'll see how good that does. And then I like to let that sit and like marinate on my skin. And then now I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is in Chestnut. And sometimes there's like a lot on it, so I have to be, you know, this one's fine. And for me, I really like to bring my contour all the way down to the corner of my lip. I know it looks crazy right now, but once you blend it out, it all makes sense. I leave this area open because I like to pull my concealer up there. This is just personally for me and like my face shape. I think that it comes out and it looks nicer. I just think my goal is always to try and like lift my eyes really. So for me, I feel like this is the best way to do that. So I'm still letting my concealer sit, and I'm gonna blend in the contour and really just blend it where you put it. And it just up. Don't like be going all over the place. Really stay where you put it. I follow the top of my ear, like where my hairline goes, and then to the corner of my mouth. Now, obviously, if you have a different face shape or if you don't like doing this much contour, look up. There's a bunch of different videos of like really great makeup artists that will explain like different face shapes and different contouring techniques for each face shape. You know, they're pretty similar, but there's different things that you can do depending on if you have like a long slimmer face or a really round face or a square face. Whatever shape face you have, they have different techniques. And I don't know, I think it's interesting and cool that you can like really play around with stuff. I just love playing with my makeup. It's my favorite thing to do in life. Oh, I feel like this little mirror is just like really not cutting it. So now I'm going to start patting in wherever I put that concealer. And you want to pat. You don't want to smudge anything. You want to be pouncing. And make sure that your beauty blender is damp. Not damp, like it shouldn't feel wet on your face, but make sure it's expanded and you've dampened it. Because trust me, I've tried to do my makeup with like a dry beauty sponge and it will just not work half as well. If you can see how nice that looks, and I love that color for me, the chestnut color by Too Faced, to do a cream contour. Just blend your life away per usual. Keep blending, keep blending. All right, so I'm going to take my Derma Blend translucent powder and this little puffy puff, and I'm just going to press this all over my face very lightly. All right, I'm going to grab my big Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to lightly deepen my contour just lightly. I'm not doing anything crazy because you can still see where that contour is. I really like to darken up my forehead. I think it looks good. Now I'm going to take my Huda Beauty setting powder in pound cake, and I'm going to put this with that same puffy on my under eyes. And this stuff is amazing. If you really want that bright under eye, get this powder. So just a light layer. You don't have to like chunk it on, just as long as it's there. And then I'll sweep this on the sides of my nose. And then I like to press that under my contour. And we'll obviously dust off any excess, but that's there now. I am going to attempt to do my brows off camera. I have a long story. Like, I just went into Ulta the other day to get my Tarte eyebrow pencil that I love, and I got this DIY brow instead. I got the wrong thing. So I'm like trying to figure this out. I'll come back before I put my eyebrow gel on, which I'm obsessed with. It looks so good, but I'm just gonna like sculpt my brows, and it's gonna take me a minute, so I'm just gonna do this off camera. All right, so I have my brows like kind of done. My brows are just a work in progress. They can be so annoying, but I'm taking my Gimme Brow by Benefit in the number 1, and I'm going to use this as like a brow gel and really just fling them up. So this has a tint of color in it, but it's not like too much. Well, mine's the color 1 because I have pretty fair eyebrows, and I just feel like that also gives like a lift to the eye, this trend of these like fluffy eyebrows. So I just gel them up. Okay, now the brows are on, I'm gonna get to my favorite part, which is blush. So I'm gonna take my good old Hikari in Desire. This is the best blush ever. So it's like legit neon pink. You have to be very light-handed and brush it off because she's got a lot of pigment, and just like literally very gently make that horrible base, put it on the apples of your cheek, and really get it up under your under eye. And then in the very center, because I'm an absolute crazy person, I'm using Nars in Gaiety, just very lightly right there to add that really pretty like Kylie Jenner, the bright under eye with the light pink. This will give you that. Pop on my lips real quick. I'm using Kylie Lip Liner in Coconut, which is like legit my favorite lip liner of all time, and her liners have been sold out. So this one, her lip liners are the best, like hands down the best liners I've personally ever tried. They're so smooth. And yes, I overdraw my lips, and like if you don't want to do that, then don't do that. The amount of comments I've received, it's like, if you don't like the way that my lips look, then don't do that to your own. Like, imagine. But this color is everything. And then I recently got the Honey Love by MAC. Alright, so we're gonna jump into eyes, and I just like can't be bothered by doing crazy eye looks. I've been keeping it really simple because I feel like when I try to do like really intense, pretty crazy eye looks. Like, they never come out good and I just get annoyed. So I'm taking the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark, and I'm just going to windshield wiper this into my crease. Nothing crazy, like just to give some dimension and some color to that crease. I really like using this, or like even just a bronzer. I like just throwing that in your crease. I'm gonna pop this little brown color on to make a wing. Some of my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlight. Pop some lashes on. I have the Ardell Double Up Wispies. I cut them quite a bit because I have small eyes and they look really crazy when I have the whole lash on. So I'm gonna pop on some of the Sky High Maybelline mascara. Age Perfect L'Oreal mascara, and it's in a brown shade, so I really lightly just put this on, very lightly. I don't want my under eyes to be chunky. Sometimes I don't even do under eye mascara, but with like the lashes on the top, I feel like it will look kind of bare if there's nothing on the bottom. So I just do a really light hand of this brown color. All right, I'm gonna attempt to put a little bit of gloss. They're like building a house across the street from me, and it literally sounds like there's someone in my house. Like I can hear them. It's that close. So this is a MAC lip gloss in See Through, and we'll see if I like how this looks. Cute. All right. So to end everything off, we're gonna use some Airbrush Flawless. Oh, it smells so good. All right, we're gonna fix my hair, and that is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it. If you'd like makeup videos such as this, don't mind my ratch ass nails. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.